I wanted to challenge status quo all the time. And to me, feminism is not about fighting about men in any case. The redistribution of social power, nobody is denying the fact that it's not all men or men don't have it tough or patriarchy is not just as tough on them. When I started touring, I was one of the few female artists who was first of all going with a band. I don't want to be chamia woman with dancers. They are used to that Saraswati archetype of either you are Saraswati, Lata ji, Asha ji, Sari. Yeah, it's like the divine to the
From the divine to the profane.
Your husband, Ram Sampath, he said that the stage is like a drawing room for Sona.
I feel just as powerful as that woman sitting on the dragon flying around.
Women go against women as well. They vote against women.
I was a judge on a reality show and the first woman judge on that seat in the 23 years of its existence. Sona Mahapatra, first female judge in 23 years. But despite that, when the Me Too movement broke and I became troublesome because I was speaking up, I was overnight asked to leave. There were a lot of senior women there who could have stuck their neck out a bit. हाँ, बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे, बेखौफ
Today we have a singer, an artist, a composer who has carved her own space in the music industry. And this Lal Pari Mastani is a living example of the wild woman archetype. From shows to social media, she has always been very vocal and honest to the core. Let's welcome Sona Mahapatra.
Abhi nahi aana. It's a love song about just enjoying being alone.
Wow. That's my favorite thing too.
Or waiting for your soulmate if there's anyone such.
Oh, what are soulmates?
Oh, the twin flame of which generation came up with that? Makes me laugh every time. But yeah, I would just say so much fun being on your own. I think being with somebody is kind of sometimes overrated. But then if we have Valentine's round the corner by the time your podcast comes out, maybe we should be talking about this propaganda of
The Valentine's Day.
yeah, love, which is not just, it's nothing about not being Desi or Indian. I think around the world it puts a lot of pressure on young people for no good reason. And thankfully now we're all connected through the social media thing. And I just watched a reel on young people in China. They have a Valentine celebration about self-love and they gift themselves and there's a whole ritual around that. So I think...
But very soon that will also become a propaganda.
No, but that's also like the thing is with
as long as you consume, खरीदो कुछ.
अपने लिए.
अपने लिए
Capitalism.
किसके लिए?
It's
Keep
capitalism.
buying, keep
It's
buying,
capitalism.
keep buying. Yeah, about how insidious this whole thing of buying is. Like you feel good if you buy. And I thought that's something which it's come to India also finally. And yeah, it's not that I haven't fallen prey to it. I thankfully repeating this outfit and I justify the fact that I'm a performing artist. I'm in the thing of, but yeah, I have too many things too. So especially post-pandemic, you keep thinking, oh, there's lots to revisit in terms of how we live day to day. I travel, right, a lot as a somebody with a band who loves going to the tier 2 towns, and it's not just Mumbai, Bangalore and the hip and happening. We live in almost so many parallel centuries. There's such a dichotomy. There's a whole India living 4 centuries ago.
Right.
And still living that you go into the interiors of UP and you feel, oh my God, abhi kahin Krishna aa jayenge, apna bansuri bajane de aur gopiyan nachenge, and they're living this idyllic life. Although you might think, oh, they're living such a tough life. Yahan pe to sham tak electricity nahi rehti hai. But there's a beauty in that.
Of course there is.
But then it could be that I'm being
You're
patronizing.
being a tourist.
I'm sure they would want a bunch of conveniences that we enjoy. But I mean, India is crazy, and the best place to see it is when you go to a concert stage in one of these Mahotsavs, which I go to. For a long time, I thought I'm not getting to play the NH7s of the world, which barely platform, female artists from India.
Still?
Oh, absolutely. From 4% now with all that whistle blowing, and I'm definitely going to be a lifetime persona non grata, but they have heard in. I think those percentages have gone to 12%.
That
And
from
as a
yourself.
woman, I identify as a woman, just for the camera guys. I endorse that because I would love to be the person that you are, because you have obviously you have the guts and the guile to be out there and use your voice to empower. I think it's more about a fight of equality. It's not even a fight. I think it's raising a voice. And I love that about you. And having watched your documentary just 2 days ago, and I took 2 days to watch it, and I'll tell you why. Because when I saw you go back to, I think there was a scene in the documentary where you went back to your school, college, and you just sat there. And I'm saying, what is she taking me through here? And you just sat there, and then you just looked. I tell you, I kid you not, I told Jess that I just got goosebumps looking at it, because it just kind of gave me, there's so much she wants to say, and the silence is speaking, but are we getting what she's trying to say?
It's a hostel in my engineering college. I don't think I come from another era, so to say. And yes, we used to be locked up by 6 o'clock behind 3 gates. It was just understood it's not safe for us to be left open. And it's connecting back to this world wild, because I have very important and a very exclusive, I didn't plan to announce this, but I think this is the best place I could. I'm launching a new project called Wild.
What?
Women in liberation and dance, women in liberation and diversity. You could make your own. It could be warm, intelligent, luminous, daring. So many interpretations of this wild. And the first roadblock that I'm meeting when I'm going around looking for people to back this idea is the word itself. Because the idea of wild, anywhere associated with women, really scares the world. It's interesting because
But they all fall for the femme fatales, right? It scares them because they want domestication. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, why are you worried about what scares the world? You've never been worried, right?
oh no, so that gives me greater strength.
Wow.
And to say that I don't need a brand to tell me how to water down what I want the world to look like. The funniest thing, when people meet me in airports and other places or hang out by chance, and they say, "You're so much fun. You're such a funny person. You're not like your Twitter." I'm like, how many characters on Twitter since Elon?
Yeah.
How can that ever, encapsulate what I'm as a person? But they seem to be kind of shaken up with the fact that I'm having fun all the time. I am not that scary. And I am not apologetic about being, to whatever extent, scary as a working professional. Because when women are bosses or leaders, I have been one all my life. And not just me, I know enough and more people who want to. And when I say people, it's a considered choice. I don't mean enough and more women. I think there are enough and more men out there.
Yeah.
And that's been a journey of realization through this making of this film, Shut Up Sona. First of all, women's struggles around the world are not the same. Women's struggle in India itself are not the same. India is living in so many different strata and centuries. And as we were talking behind the stage in the last few years, I've discovered, and it's a lot of self-reflection, and also having finally realized what's happening to me also, apart from other women are not all angels sitting out there. And power is something, because I wanted to challenge status quo all the time. And to me, feminism is not about fighting about men in any case. It's about the redistribution of social power, because systems across centuries have been about women have had power internally at home. The mother is a woman. There are strong women. Everybody gives me, there are men who give me these platitudes. Meri maa to meri zindagi ki sabse, it's not the same as.
But बीवी के बारे में कभी ये नहीं बोलेंगे, याद रखना.
बीवी भी हो सकती है. There are many henpecked women.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to say, but we are missing the point here in terms of the overall systems in the world. So the redistribution, challenging status quo has never been a pretty thing to do. And I think women in general start with this apology, with acknowledging all the great men, like I just did myself. There are fabulous men in my life. My partner himself, I think, has had it tougher than maybe me. And yet, I'm not here, and I should not forget that we are not talking about that one man or those 5 other men. We are talking about systems across the world. Well, we are coming to the end of a very interesting year for me. So that film was a huge form of even catharsis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had 3 people who put it together. Deepthi Gupta, who is not only the DOP but the
Director?
director, not the editor, and Arjun Gaurisaria, excellent director.
Excellent, excellent editing
But
as
while
well.
we were traveling, we were literally just 3 people, like it's a DIY project. Everybody thought कुछ ये लोग home video बना रहे हैं या पता नहीं क्या बनाने. Some self-indulgent Mahapatra, as crazy as it is. Wild woman is doing something bizarre. I said this earlier and I'll say it again. I need to blow my own trumpet because nobody else is going to do it for me. We won a national award. We won all kinds of international awards, and not the Indian festivals in the diaspora. We won the reals. And then, just in case you thought it was a arty-farty project and very self-indulgent winning festivals, what I feel particularly proud about, and which will unsettle a lot of people, is that I have a good nose for numbers, and I'm a producer who knows how to make money. So I sold it to an OTT platform. I've sold it to broadcasting houses in Korea, in Belgium, in places around the world where it is on television. So it was not a rookie roti project. We made good money, more than a lot of the poster boys of so-called independent cinema boys in this part of town. And yet, I can't help thinking that the one big takeout in the last few years has been, oh my God, there is a lot of struggle here for both men and women. Nobody is denying the fact that it's not all men, or men don't have it tough, or patriarchy is not just as tough on them,
Yeah,
because
men have gone to wars, so we cannot take that away from
I mean,
them.
they create the wars. So fuck
Yeah.
that.
Coming back to Shut Up Sona, your documentary, which delves deep into your life and career, there was one thing very evident. Now, this is my experience of watching it and what I picked from your documentary. One thing that was evident, Sona, was this very fierce sense of independence. She doesn't need a confidant. She doesn't need a friend. She doesn't need an army of people who are validating her path. Like, she is on her own. And there were parts in the documentary where you were in solitude, but in that moments of solitude, like even when Ram exits the house and you're still eating, there were brief moments, and I was like, wait, where does she get this powerful source of strength from? I have to ask Sona. Mujhe bataiye.
I think I have some very, magical people in my life. At various stages, I've had them, I think Ram is a very, very powerful source of his, strength in my life. And he's a therapist. He's a mentor. He's somebody who, at the same time, I have a lot to teach him. And I'm very aware that I'm not like, in fact, that particular scene where he walks out, and we in a partnership which of that kind, where we are truly partners, equal partners.
Yes.
We do work at each other's edges. It's not about changing each other. It's about celebrating who the other person is. But at the same time, there are sides to you which need. So it is, you need to work on a relationship. So he's like a very, very important friend, confidant, everything. And the one thing I have observed in relationships is that the way men are conditioned or raised is to almost, if they're good people, because there are many more good than the bad. The bad seems visible and audible more because there are a lot of good men around there. But overall, the raising of these men is like, if you're just good, you're bringing in the bread and you're a decent person. You're not thrashing somebody or acting violent, or they're almost entitled in the manner in which they expect a relationship to go, where they don't have to work at it.
Right.
Whereas what I have seen in my mother's case, or in her generation for sure, is that a woman is raised to believe that she has to work hard in her relationship every day to prove her worth, to keep that space. She has to be working every day at it, and men almost take it for granted. My father used to say, I don't get drunk and thrash your mother. I don't roll around drunk in the gutter, or I provide, or and therefore I'm the center of this family's universe, and everybody's here to kind of, if the children are doing well, it is to his glory. Mera khoon hai mere bacche ke usme. My mother, if she fell ill for the 3rd day in a row, even when she would be shivering in the bed, or she had her uterus removed because she already had 3 kids and she didn't she was deeply guilty all the time, and she was deeply guilty that with the fourth day, if she doesn't get up and make those 4 meals and take care of the in-laws and the 3 children and the 2 extra children who the brother-in-law has dumped because he's lost his wife, but he's not the responsible parent, he's the woman. And my father will come back from office and she goes to work. She was not a housewife. Not that there's anything wrong, let me clarify, but
Yeah.
you're doing enough.
Yeah.
But in all of that, the deep guilt, you have to work every day to justify your relationship and or your place in this world. So I've always believed that feminism is about fairness. And I have known men who are, I mean, Javed Akhtar,
Yeah, absolutely.
my friend.
Yeah.
I say proudly that I would say if you are Javed Sahab, he would also say, yeah, Sona is my friend.
Wow.
Yeah. And in all the years of meeting celebrities, working with actors, I've always wondered, or, knowing people who are, would be very cool to put on my social media. I've never felt the need to ever take a selfie. Or show anybody who my friend circle is, friend ho ya jo acquaintance or whatever. It's always a power play. But Javed Saab, I
Javed
will
Akhtar
take
is-
a picture with. And if I'll end up in a party where he's around, he's a guy I'll have a conversation with. Well, coming back to the film, the name of the film was supposed to be Lal Pari Mastani. It was the search for this. Now it almost seems like a metaphor because I've had this moniker ever since I got into social media, which is eons ago. So clearly, we can also be talking about perimenopause because I'm in that. And, we should talk about the fact that right now, women apparently, God knows what is happening, that this is hitting
Sooner than it should.
so much sooner.
Yeah.
I've had friends who in their late 30s have shut shop, so to say.
Totally.
Absolutely. And especially in the industry we are in, there's a kind of stress
Is it the
that
stress
The
levels?
stress, the
getting-
food, the
lifestyle,
stress, the lifestyle.
the adulteration.
And did you
everything.
know this, girls? I mean, I just started digging and I figured that world over in terms of sheer numbers, I'm an engineer, so numbers really give me an orgasm. And I don't like to talk basis emotions, which is what apparently women are famous for doing, And I'm like, you've got those cliches wrong because here's a woman about numbers. The amount of money that has been put into the research of developing Viagra is compare that to the research. And you know what Viagra is
Yeah.
for, right? I don't have to educate anyone here. Go and figure it out because I think we spoon feed people a bit too much. In case there's one person who doesn't
Google
know.
it if you don't know it.
I just discovered last year that collective amount of money that has been put into the research of this very crucial aspect of women's health, which is menopause, is not even 2%.
Oh, what's happening?
Across history, like, again, to be connected with aging and losing your fertility and everything else. And luckily, we live in times where things have changed for the better to this extent that nobody really questions me as to why I have not had a child. Maybe it is festering in their
Really,
little
you've never
hearts.
been questioned.
I haven't. My mother used to freak out when she used to come home and see that Ram and me have separate bedrooms. We'll go to our industry party and we will have हमारे क्वीन के कौन डायरेक्टर थे ब्रेन फॉग होता है मुझे
Because
हाँ who came up to us one day famously and said why are you always chatting with each other all the time इतने सालों से एक ही हाथ पकड़ रखा है तुम बोर नहीं होते एक दूसरे से
trying to that.
he was like
Yeah.
I'm like
God.
नहीं भाई I
He's been
नहीं to each his
rehabilitated.
own उनको लग रहा है हम बोर हो रहे हैं I said, we still have so much to talk about and that's burning your bum for some reason. Or you think it's more fun to be doing what you're doing. To each his own.
Yeah.
One man's meat is another woman's poison or vice versa. Okay, so I got the gender or every other gender that is there in between. And this year has been the launch of 2 IPs for me where I launched Sona Tarasha. Tarasha
Right,
is
yes.
the
I love
details.
that title.
I love that
Sona
title.
Tarasha is beautiful.
Beautiful title.
Very
Thank you.
beautiful.
So Tarasha का अपना मतलब तो है ही.
Of course.
But Tara is my mother's name
Oh.
and Asha is Ram's mother's name.
Oh, wow.
And I think, the
Synchronicity, like totally coming together.
Then Lal Pari Mastani is a show I've launched this year again, which is the 7 stages of love. Ishq ke saath maqam. Mahapatra always wants to do a lot of obscure, uphill, hard work. Will never start a show with Ambar Saria. Will do Shiva Shakti and say that, oh my God, own our
Gan.
Indic Mangal Gan.
I love that. That's my
and
favorite.
I'm like, and my ambitions are very mainstream. I want to travel with my 20 people. I want them all to live in the 5-star I live with. I will fight for the fact that my band should get the same privileges that I do because we share the same stage. I've always felt, what is it about the fact that somewhere ishq, mohabbat, और actually लाल परी मस्तानी में बहुत शायरी है, पोइट्री है, and from both sides, the गंगा जमुना तहजीब you have, you know, अगर मैं बोलूँ उसके चमक के सामने सादा लगा, उसके चमक के सामने सादा लगा, आसमां पर चांद पूरा था मगर आधा लगा. Okay. Now to find shairi which is feminine nature from a feminine perspective is very difficult because it's been associated with drunk men or heartbroken men, and heartbreak is somehow only reserved for men. So, you know, in fact, to this extent, even the smartest of men like Ram, he says, ye nahi bolna. I said, bolungi zarur, because there is this other shairi which I particularly love. It's by a female shaयर, शायरा बोलते हैं. देखो ये हुस्न को समझने के लिए उम्र चाहिए जाना, हुस्न को समझने के लिए उम्र चाहिए जाना, 2 घड़ी के चाहत में लड़कियां नहीं खुलती. तो दिस खुलती business, Ram was like, what are we talking about? I said, are you worried about the vagina? It could be vagina opening or not. Why can't we talk about it?
Interpret whatever you
आप
have
interpret
to,
करो भाई.
Vagina
It doesn't
monologues.
sound good. No, I'm like, for all the
No, but the thing is that उर्दू से आपका बहुत करीबी रिश्ता है क्या? क्योंकि आपकी ज़बान बहुत साफ है.
ज़बान इतनी साफ नहीं है, मैं सीख रही हूँ क्योंकि प्यार है मुझे शब्दों से, प्यार है मुझे लफ्ज़ों से, और मुझे प्यार है ऑब्वियसली. कभी कभी आई स्पेंट अ लार्ज पार्ट ऑफ माई चाइल्डहुड इन अफ्रीका. And we have been almost, you know, like I've lived a gypsy life, 2 years everywhere, never really in one place. So then you tend to really become mixed up. But that's how India is. It's truly plural.
Totally.
And I just feel, एक तो मुझे बहुत प्यार है, not only with Urdu but with Awadhi, with languages. And not to say that I'm multilinguist. I wish I could say that, oh, you know, I speak these 10 languages. No, I don't. I don't naturally
But you
learn
sing
languages.
in
I sing in
couple of
multiple
languages,
languages.
yeah.
Yes,
Multiple मतलब regional भी?
absolutely.
Odia,
उड़िया तो
Bengali.
खैर.
Bengali, Odia, नहीं, I sing in South Indian languages
oh,
also.
wow.
South Indian languages आती हैं.
आती नहीं है,
लेकिन आप गाती
मुझे कष्ट करना और प्रयास करना और मेहनत करना बहुत पसंद है.
Wow.
You know, there's one thing I wanted to say completely now on a tangent. My brain works in. I'm like, I feel this whole thing that is being shoved down our throats. Gen Z, millennial, boomer, all this
Oh my
is so
God, I mean,
American
just-
marketing bullshit. You know, it's so much of bullshit because I feel
Someone had to say it. I'm so glad it's you.
if it's
Yeah.
if it's like
mean, it's
so overrated. I'm
so
like,
overrated.
we are connected as a tribe of any kind, for lack of any better current word on my mouth.
Yeah.
You want to have fun, you have a sense of, I can think of 10 ways in which we connect, and it will not matter which gen what you are.
Yeah.
So when I started touring a decade and a half or more than that ago, I was one of the few female artists who was first of all going with a band. I didn't even make enough money to afford such a big team, but I said, I'll blow it all up. I'll work on other things, but I'll make sure that this is what I want to do. I don't want to be chamia woman with dancers. So I will wear loose kurtas and I will wear, you know, I didn't want to sell that. And I can do that if I wanted. And I want to, and I do it. But that was not my calling card. To come back to the point, when we started traveling, larger number of shows for an artist like me are in North India. And we'd realized that when it comes to women artists, it's a deeply rooted cultural thing. When it comes to women artists, if you don't watch out, people get too familiar with you and you're an entertainer woman, तो छमिया space में आप जा सकते हो.
Huh.
So they are used to that Saraswati
Acha.
archetype of either you are Saraswati, Lata ji, Asha
Ya to
ji,
cabaret सीधा.
Sari.
Ya
Yeah,
Chamiya.
it's like the divine to the, the kotha.
Profane. From
Yeah.
the divine to the profane.
So
Wow.
it's the binary that exists.
Oh my
And
God.
Sona Tarasha has a whole chapter called Kalankini, which showcases the music of, the saints to the seductresses. And the stuff in between,
That
the colors in
sounds
between.
so interesting.
I realized that my need to be egalitarian was one end of things where I said, I want to be with my band equal. If they all travel by this, I will travel by that. I will not take business class. Then I figured India is truly in a different place. And that is the realization now that I don't need to be that egalitarian where I don't recognize the fact that I need to be taken care of. So it's not only about this whole thing of. So the same thought has.
And safety as well, right?
No, the point I'm making is I go through the scenic route, which is at that point of time, it was about when I put a rider where I'm told, ma'am का Mercedes आता है, उनके front row में cloves होना चाहिए, honey होना चाहिए, गर्म पानी रहना चाहिए. No other person from the organizing committee can enter the car and sit down with me. The band will all be in the same. So we have a long list of demands, which is mainly linked with safety. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people just feel those things are. And there's another thing. Yeah.
Boundaries, they
And
don't
we've
know
had
the
crazy
boundaries.
experiences where we've had to leave a hotel in the middle of the night and go to the airport because people are banging the door down. So you realize you have to learn how to navigate this space very differently and learn to adjust what you think where you're living versus where you actually are. Then you put a list of demands to, in a sense, create a distance between you
Got it.
and the people
Yeah.
so that your dignity is protected, you feel safer, and you deliver at what you do best on stage. That to now, where I realize now it's not only about safety and all, it's also about the fact that it's just okay to own the fact that I need to be in a really good mental space and kind of rested and taken care of. You put me on stage with any world class artists around the world, and India में तो किसी को भी, बाहर भी किसी को भी. Think of anyone. And I kid you not. Nobody will take away my shine. I might not necessarily take away their shine, though, but I know how to hold my own. I can do it in a stadium. I can do it in any part of the world on any stage.
And I'll vouch for that.
Your biggest ally, your husband, Ram Sampath,
My partner.
your partner, your companion, your best friend,
Yeah.
he said that the stage is like a drawing room for Sona.
Wow.
Now you tell me, what is it? What is this feeling when you're on stage? What runs in your veins?
I think there is nothing like a live stage. When I go on stage, I feel I suddenly connect to the elements around. Like I smell things differently. I'm feeling a temperature on my face. There is no other way to describe it than it's transcendental to start with. Also, you're connecting to a lot of energies, and it's a lot to do with even the other human beings around, apart from the ones who are making music with you. And for me, I'm connecting to millennia of stories, of this powerful feeling of getting this chance to be in a place where you, just by being there, not only in terms of what you're saying, what you're singing, you have a chance to not only heal, because music does that,
Absolutely.
but you have a chance to put seeds of thoughts in just by being the person you are, or your stance, or your. I feel like Ram has described it for me. He says, I've seen you like become a human being into 20 when you climb the stage. It's like you suddenly grow into another, like a creature. And I feel just as powerful as that woman sitting on the dragon flying around. And I feel Chandima's
You
blood.
embody her energy?
Yeah, I'm her. Yeah, I just, when you said, are you religious? I said, I deeply connect to energies, and I feel the goddess resides within me. And I think when it comes to owning my roots, I think being a Hindu has a lot to do with my roots. So I truly celebrate the Indic storytelling that is And not to say that I cannot appreciate another culture, another religion. That's not the point. I shouldn't have to justify that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But the stories, the symbolism, the aesthetics, they are so unique. Today is a rare day where you will not see me. I mean, I tried putting that bindi here because I truly enjoy. There has always been a bajuband, the bindi, a little bit of.
Yeah.
And now there are too many NRIs didis who are talking about turmeric lattes and I love it. I
Monk
think
tea
kudos to them because I feel what is amazing is when you leave the country is when you realize how powerful your aesthetics are and how it makes you unique. You know, when I go on Diwali to Hyderabad, where my young niece who's now studying in Melbourne is, and a whole circle of friends. And when I say she's studying in Melbourne, half her friends are studying in some other university around the world. कोई English literature कर रहा है US में. They have this myriad amount of, they're very privileged kids. But they end up wearing an Indian outfit only on Diwali. It's almost like it's become a costume. You know, and I remember feeling so pretty when I wore a salwar kameez, or put a little bindi, or up wearing a ghagra with a fake leather corset. You know, I had my own idea of what was fashion. We've had Freddie Mercury, we've had Nina Simone, we've had all kinds of artists. We've had Jagjit Singh. We have had a plethora within our own country where there was a variety. And now it seems like everybody, when it comes to my gender, especially in the West, it's disturbing how generic it's become that everybody must wear a chaddi or a bodysuit and please go nanga. I'm as liberal as that. I tell कि Drishti जब मेरी makeup कर रही थी and I was changing and she turned her face. I said I have shot indie music videos all my life changing on the roads of New York and the roads of Jaisalmer. So मुझे कोई शर्म नहीं है. So I don't have a problem with women showing skin. But there was a time when you had Cyndi Lauper, you had Madonna, you had Tina Turner, you had Tori Amos, you had people wearing full clothes, you had people wearing grunge, you had people wearing nothing, and you had all kinds of, varieties of how people dressed. When it comes to pop music, and I'm referring to the Western, this thing, and now everybody needs to wear a bodysuit. What happened to the variety and why are we making everything into a Xerox copy paste? It's like the dumbing down of the world.
It is the dumbing down of the
It's like you need to fit in. You need to be a clone to suit. I used to have people come up to me and say, I have gone through phases where I just had those big Kali's eyes and I would do big and I would always have some strange. I loved it. And I owned it. And then in Bedardi Raja, in my music video, I wanted to tie up my hair in a braid and wear a sari and play a bass guitar like a phallic symbol. And, woman on top and enjoying it. And I was singing a Kothaka song and I didn't want to... There's nothing wrong with owning your sexuality, but I don't think we celebrate our victories even in our personal lives enough. I mean, that applies to even me. I might have the world on my, I've done this, I've done that. I made my own film. I've never had to be under anybody's thumb. I've walked my own path as an artist. I've made money. I have a great team. I run a production house. I have a fabulous partner. I have to become Sonjeet to go on tour because only Arijit and Diljit. And there are many other women artists, forget about me. But when you talk about pay parity dur ki baat. Because in the arts and entertainment, where you would expect that your festivals, which are being funded, music festivals, by corporates, by people who are studied and who have gone through and they have enough women studying next to them. But the decision makers and everything is such that it is truly all the opportunities stacked up for the opportunities. Forget about how much I'll get paid. And the numbers speak for it. So you'd think the parliament is also that much and even this. Forget about, the larger political in the arts and the entertainments, you'd think there is where you expect the most liberal forces to be operating. You'd have as many women on the front headlining things.
But sometimes I feel, Sona, that women go against women as well. They vote against women. Like, I feel that
Of course they
our
do.
best allies are men. And I have personal stories. I have gone through that where I feel men are better. In my personal perspective, I mean, it's just to me, men are better allies sometimes, and women want see another woman as, and if she's in the same ballpark as they are, like in terms of age or whatever, sometimes women are not the best allies. probably.
150%.
Yeah, that's what I've
You know,
come to realize.
150%. And although I have developed an empathy and tried to dig deep into why is it so.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a judge on a reality show,
Uh-huh.
and the first woman judge on that seat in the 23 years of its existence. So they did a whole PR jing bang about Sona Mahapatra, first female judge in 23 years. They've had guest judges, but
Yeah.
never a woman.
Yeah,
it's always 3 men in the judgment
Yeah.
seat. But despite that, when the Me Too movement broke and I became troublesome because I was speaking up, and I think it ruffled the feathers of the men on the set, or God knows how the dominoes fell.
Yeah.
I was overnight asked to leave.
Oh.
And there were a lot
Wasn't
of...
there a contract in place? That
Oh, there
could've-
were... Oh, contracts. Corporates are always the ones
Oh, yeah,
holding
that
the...
I know.
And they put out a story even without my approval saying that I wanted to go on tour in the US. They cooked up a tour. I had actually missed a tour in the US to take up that show. And I was anyway not being allowed to be myself because those cliches of tu khane ka dabba leke aayega participants ke liye, or you will shed unnecessary tears, those cliches of what the woman nurturer should be versus I'm like, I'm a boss babe. I'll take them out for a meal. I'll take them to my studio to record a song so that it's a real thing. And I'm still in touch with those kids. The greatest gift of that whole experience were the fabulous talent I met. Rani Kohinoor, Sushant, who's fabulous. I have Sahil, who sings with me, performs with me on the Lal Pari Mastani show. So I have kept some of the best stuff happened. And yet I was thrown out of that show overnight, unfeelingly, and there were a lot of senior women there who could have stuck their neck out a bit.
Yeah, no way.
But they're also minions to the patriarchy, as are men. And I have developed, I have had no choice. I have dug deep to realize the slice of the pie is, when it's this much for these bunch of women, you're looking over your back ki kaun le lega.
Acha.
And you're likely to want to protect your little share there.
Yeah.
So we tend to be that way, but I hope, we break the cycle.
Yeah.
If I'm in a more comfortable space now, and if I don't watch out for upcoming women artists or men artists, if I don't have more grace for people coming up, if I'm in this survivor mode, which
Yeah,
India
at all
puts you
time,
into, it's
yeah.
always India is always this, we've all grown up with scarcity. It's a scarcity mentality where we sing, if I win something, somebody else has to lose.
Yeah.
I cannot collectively, there isn't enough for all of us to win. So we're always operating from that fear. So now I have, in some way said, okay, make your peace with the fact that women can be the most vicious.
Yes.
I will go to a birthday party celebration of Sonidhi's kid and I will see Anu Malik standing there, and it was fresh in the papers about how many women, and underage women had been made victims or called survivors. Now, whatever is the right politically correct word, but whatever. But there are these women, female singers who are standing in line to hug him and take pictures with him and put it up. And then recently, sadly, I had and you still get triggered because you just think, "Ye bahut purani kahani ho gayi hai." There are so many new things to talk about. And yet, there's a a music conference, and another music director puts up a selfie with this guy, and I said, do you not know what this guy did? He's back anyway, like everybody else is. And you're my friend, you claim, and you understand, and we've had conversation. He says, Sona, just stop with it now. It's in the past. So, get over it, yeah. Just a few women were, not 19, 20, I don't know how many more.
Yeah.
And then you have other very sterling, nice, good guys who come up to Ram and told him in parties, वो सब ठीक है, we know what हरकी है या वो था, but did she have to go after his livelihood? उनको उसकी livelihood की पड़ी है.
Oh my God.
Not
boys
about
club, the
how
boys
many
club.
people went into depression
Yeah,
or
yeah.
how many people were exploited, or which kids in that reality show that you were judging for 10 years were inappropriately touched or whatever else that we would never know of. That doesn't worry
Yeah.
them. So it is that world. And yet, We also living in a world where, yes, as you very rightly said, my strongest allies have been men.